Hi! Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope that you're doing well and looking after yourself in this crazy time that we're living through at the moment. Hope you're staying hydrated and looking after your plant friends. Well, I mean, that's what this video is going to be about. So I thought I would make a video about my top 5 easy care houseplants. I mean, I've been a little bit of a plant murderer in the past, so I'm not going to lie. I've bought plants and then killed them and learnt the hard way. But these 5 plants, if I can look after them, you definitely can. I'm sure you can. I would almost bet on it. These guys are super easy, super low maintenance. When I say low maintenance, I mean things like they don't need a lot of water, don't need a lot of humidity, don't need repotting often, don't need a lot of direct sunlight, don't need a lot of attention, and that is the perfect plant. They just thrive and you can leave them alone, put them in your window or put them on your table and they will just do their thing and look beautiful and thrive and all of that good stuff. My name is Sam and I usually make travel videos on this channel, but obviously with us not being able to travel at the moment, I thought I would create a series on my second biggest passion after travel, which is plants. I'm still posting over on my Instagram, so you can follow me over there for travel inspiration. But yeah, this video is going to be a lovely planty video for all you plant parents and wannabe plant parents out there. So yeah, hope you enjoy, grab a cup of tea and let's get into it. Alright, so the first plant that I'm going to start with is super easy to care for, and it's this guy. It's a golden pothos, also known as devil's ivy. It's trailing up a moss pole and thriving. And then I've also got this guy. This is a marble queen. Oh, it's a girl. Marble queen pothos, also super easy to care for. The reason that I love the pothos plants is because they basically will let you know what they want. So if they need a drink, they will just, you know, look a little bit sad, a little bit dehydrated, kind of like humans. If we are feeling a little bit sad and dehydrated, sometimes we just need a good drink, cup of tea, preferably Yorkshire Gold, and we'll be fine. We'll perk back up, and it's the same with these guys. So yeah, I sometimes neglect them. Another tip for looking after these guys is if you literally just if you just shove your finger into the soil and it comes out dry like this, then they probably need a drink. But if not, if you get like bits of soil sticking to your fingers, then just leave them alone and they're fine. They're super easy to propagate as well. You basically cut them at the node and then you can put them in some water and they will grow little roots from that then you can repot, which is amazing. And yeah, another thing you'll want to bear in mind is the leaves can get quite big, so you'll want to wipe them down just so that they can photosynthesize and they're not covered in dust. I mean, kind of like humans. Again, humans, like, we don't want to be dusty. Sometimes we want to take, you know, a shower or a bath. So just give your plants the same kind of attention. Give them a shower or a bath, a spritz, wipe the leaves down, keep them nice and healthy and giving them that self-love. So yeah. One of the things that I love about the pothos plants is there's so many different varieties. This guy here is satin pothos. Again, super easy to care for. And look at these, the leaves are just, I'll try and get some close-ups, but the leaves are just magical. This guy's looking a bit crusty, to be fair. I could probably look after him better. But that's my fault, not the plant. So yeah, pothos plant. Alright, so the next plant on this list, I'm sure you've seen this guy before. It is my 𝒃𝒐𝒖𝒕 plant. This guy I neglected, I then overwatered him, neglected him again, and here he is doing pretty well. I mean, I threw him down the stairs at some point. I didn't throw him on purpose, but I kind of knocked the pot over and he fell down the stairs, and here he is, you know, living his best life still, not giving me too much trouble. So this is a 𝒃𝒐𝒖𝒕 plant. It is native of Africa, I think Eastern Africa, Kenya and that kind of region. So yeah, they do like to be kept warm and in bright light if you have it. But to be honest, these guys are happy in medium to low light, even low light. I've had him literally on the floor by the sofa where there's very, very minimal light, and he's done fine. So yeah, oh, I just spilled soil down myself. So yeah, the thing with the 𝒃𝒐𝒖𝒕 plant is that they have these potato looking bulbs where the roots join the plant, and the roots are tuberous. They're basically very thick roots, and that means that they really don't need a lot of water at all. What I would say is give him a proper drench, maybe once a month, and then leave him. He doesn't need much water at all. No matter where you put this, he will probably thrive as long as you don't overwater him, because obviously that you're basically drowning the plant because they don't need a lot of water at all. The new growth looks like this. It comes out light green, which I think is really cute. And then the mature growth, or the mature stems, are this gorgeous sort of waxy, very, very dark green. And I think they are beautiful plants. So yeah, get yourself one of these and you will pretty much, I can guarantee you won't kill it. But I mean, yeah, don't call me a liar if you do end up killing it. The next plant on this Easy Care houseplant list is this beauty. This is one of my absolute, not only is it a super Easy Care houseplant, it's also one of my absolute favorite plants ever. I just love the leaves, these beautiful heart-shaped leaves. Little baby ones look like this. I don't know if you can see. Can you see how it's really, really heart-shaped? I think it's such a stunning plant. So yeah, not only is this super stunning, it's a super Easy Care houseplant. You can leave it in a pot like this and it will trail down. I have another one which is trailing. I also have one which is climbing up a moss pole. So they do well in either. However, if it is climbing up a moss pole, if you want those big, really big, impressive leaves, then I think climbing up sometimes helps. When I have this plant and it's kind of trailing down off a shelf or in a basket that's hanging, the leaves at the bottom tend to get smaller and smaller and smaller. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe there's something that I'm doing with the plant that I'm not supposed to be doing. But yeah, it's just something that I've noticed. This plant actually removes the toxins from the air. And just look, it's such a signature, sassy, gorgeous plant. I honestly love it. So in terms of care, you'll want to dust the leaves, very similar to the Pothos. You'll want to dust the leaves. In fact, I have this guy as well. This is a Philodendron Brazil, which has this iconic, iconic. I don't know if it's iconic, but like one stripe, it's kind of variegated. This is a little bit, I find this a little bit more difficult to look after because of the light colouring on the leaves. It means it needs a little bit more sunlight because, as I said, it's the darker variegation does all the photosynthesizing for the plant. So this needs a little bit more sunlight. This guy, medium to even low light, it does well. However, the leaves won't be quite as big in low light, but I haven't had any problems with him at all. As with the Pothos, stick your finger into the soil, and if it comes out clean, then give it a drink. If not, you can leave it. That is Pothos for you. That is Philodendron for you. Philodendron micans and Philodendron Brazil. The next group of plants that I want to show you are kind of, well, I'm kind of like grouping them together. feel like they're desert plants. So this is a Sansevieria moonshine, and I've mentioned this in my houseplant video, which I will link up here somewhere. Or is it here? I can't remember. But yeah, I will link it above on either side. This is a beautiful plant, and it's a super easy care house plant. I honestly feel like they can survive anything. And honestly, if you are a super selfish, horrible, just neglectful person, then you should get one of these. Because I feel like that is what they thrive off. They thrive off neglect. They don't want very much attention from you at all. They want watering every so often when you're a member. And yeah, you can stick them in a fairly low light area or right in direct sunshine. They don't mind, like whatever takes your fancy. Wherever you've got the space in your apartment, pop one of these bad boys in there and they will thrive. I feel as though they're kind of iconic plants. I've seen them quite a lot on Instagram, and I've seen really big ones actually. If anyone is in the UK, you can get these bad boys from B&Q for an absolute bargain. They have the variegated one, the one that's yellow and green rather than the moonshine, but it's such a good price. It's literally half the price that I paid for this guy from the garden centre. So a little tip for you if you're based in the UK. Speaking of cheap dupes, this is a Jo Malone, but it's not Jo Malone, it's actually a dupe from B&M, and how nice, I bought this yesterday. Sorry, not about the plants, but how nice is this? It is, I don't know, I feel like it's such a lovely little mug. It's really like aesthetically pleasing, and it was £2 from B&M, just for my UK viewers. Yeah. Sometimes I actually get plants from B&M. I know like you know, hardcore house planters probably will judge me for that, but it is so affordable. It's so cheap. So yeah, anyway, back onto the plants now. The next plants on this list are aloes. This is, I think it's a dwarf aloe, and I also have, oh no, I nearly ripped off a pothos leaf with the aloe. This is, I think this is a dwarf aloe. So this is a dwarf aloe. They suck up the water and keep it in their leaves. So again, you can go many, many weeks without watering and it will survive. This is, I just think it's such a cute plant. They also can tolerate direct sunlight. So this is my huge aloe vera that the spines have been burnt a little bit, but I honestly neglect this. It sits in the window and I don't even look at it for months at a time. And then I remember that I have it and I'm like, oh, maybe you need a drink. And then I give him a drink and he bounces right back. So yeah, aloe. I would say if you are starting your, oh, it keeps hitting me. You're hitting me in the face. There's nothing else like this. It's just a really unique houseplant. And so I feel like if you're starting out, when I very first started out with my houseplant obsession, I guess you can call it, I started with a pothos, a fiddle leaf fig, and an aloe vera, and we've come on since those days. But I still have this aloe vera. It was very tiny when I first bought it, and it's grown into quite a big, like hefty one, really. But yeah, again, one of my absolute favorite houseplants. So I think you'll love it too. And again, you won't be able to, I guarantee you won't be able to kill it. The only way you'll be able to kill an aloe is if you love it too much. If you give it too much water, then he will flop over and die, and you'll feel really bad. And it will be a shame. So the last plant on my Easy Care Houseplant list is this guy. This is a rubber tree, also known as 𝑨𝒃𝒐𝒖𝒕. This guy is the emerald version, which has these gorgeous, waxy, stunning, oh my gosh, just look at that. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. This here, look at these leaves, beautiful. Nothing else like this. This is 𝑨𝒃𝒐𝒖𝒕. It is honestly so easy to care for, and the lighting conditions, not a lot of plants are okay in full direct sunlight, but this guy is, because the leaves are so thick and waxy, they can tolerate direct sunlight. They prefer shade or partial shade, but they will thrive in direct sun as well. This guy is an air purifier, which means he will remove the toxins from the air in your apartment. So if you want to feel green and healthy, then add one of these to your plant collection. Something to note as well, they also photosynthesize with these thick green leaves. So don't be like me and leave it months without wiping it down. They will benefit from being wiped down. So just take a bucket with some like lukewarm water and then just wipe down the leaves so that it can photosynthesize and make its food and be happy and thrive and live its best life. That's what we want. So this is, as I said, the emerald green version, but you can also get, let me show you, all my plants are here. You can also get this one, which is its beautiful baby cousin, and it is the variegated rubber tree. So the variegated rubber tree has these stunning, almost like watercolor-like leaves. This is, oh, it also, leaf in the mouth. It also has like a very light pink vein through the middle, which I've just noticed. The ones further down don't really have that, but the leaves at the top, the fresh leaves, do have like a pink vein through the middle and then these stunning leaves. I really hope that this video has been helpful. I hope you've enjoyed it. I kind of rushed through all the plants super quick in one take, so I wanted to get this video up because I really appreciated the love on my previous plant video. I really wasn't expecting that, but it looks like quite a lot of us are into our plants, so that's fantastic. It means I can make more of these videos because I really enjoy them, and I love talking about my plants because they make me super happy. Most of the time people think that plants will die because they've been neglected, but honestly, I feel like plants will die because you love them too much. More often than not, the plants that I've had in my collection that have, toppled over and are no longer with us, rest in peace, they are the ones that I have overwatered. Plants are dying in homes across the country, probably because they're being watered too much. So if in doubt, hold off on that water until you know that that plant actually needs it. I hope this video has been helpful. I feel like I've already said that. If it has, and if you did enjoy it, then please do give me a like. Consider subscribing to my channel for more videos from me. I hope you, like these plants, are thriving and looking after yourself. I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, stay safe, happy Sunday, and see you soon. Bye. Yes, we got it in one take. A little update from my kitchen. I didn't burn my brownies whilst I was making that plant video. That's always a bonus.